Hello YouTube, Bane666 here. Welcome to the second part of my series called Dissecting Feminist Arguments. The feminist argument I am dissecting today is called the definition of feminism is. I am sure we have all heard this many times, usually by feminists who claim that anti-feminists do not actually know what feminism is, and therefore should not criticize it. Let's look at the definition. 1. The doctrine advocating social, political, and all other rights of women equal to those of men. 2. An organized movement for the attainment of such rights for women. Sounds reasonable, right? But I am going to explain why this argument is not a good defense of feminism, by using an analogy. This is an airplane. Let's look at its definition. 1. A heavier-than-air aircraft kept aloft by the upward thrust exerted by the passing air on its fixed wings and driven by propellers, jet propulsion, etc. 2. Any similar heavier-than-air aircraft, as a glider or helicopter. The fact that its definition says that it is kept aloft, does not mean that in reality it is incapable of crashing. Furthermore, the definition of an airplane does not include an instrument of terrorism in its description. Yet.
Holy fuck!
My point is that things are not limited by their definition. Just because feminism by definition is seeking equality, does not mean the philosophies, ideologies and actions of feminists are restricted by that definition.
And there were a lot of misconceptions, and in general there are a lot of misconceptions about feminism, so I'm just going to clarify what that is today. So, what is feminism? Feminism is organized activity on behalf of women's rights and the social, political, and economic equality of the sexes. So this doesn't mean misandry, which is hating guys. It doesn't mean domination of women over men. It's not bitter, it's not irrelevant, it's not condescending, and it's not reverse sexism, which I've also heard a lot. The core of feminism is about equality.
You're doing it really well. Good job.
Very frustrated. I was studying all today, and I took time out of my studies to come here.
Would you like to ask him why he's here?
I'm not sufficiently convinced that I'll receive an answer that isn't what I presented.
2 of my friends committed suicide, and I want the peace of understanding why that happened.
Wow. When did this happen?
It happened about 2 years ago. It was one after the other like that.
Did you expect to get some addressing of suicide issue at the talk here?
Yes, I did. I think everybody's voice should be heard. I wondered why the security was trying to keep me back, and I think it's for my own safety.
This is what men's rights look like! This is what men's rights look like!
So anyone, and yes, anyone includes guys too, who believes in equality is a feminist. And guess what? That's a really cool thing. Feminism has a negative connotation right now, but it shouldn't. It shouldn't be some kind of taboo word. And it really makes me angry that it does right now. So I want you guys to start associating feminism with good things and happy things like rainbows and flowers and cookies and things that are positive.
Now, if you would shut the fuck up for the 50th millionth time,